Hey YouTube family, it's Sarah, Less of Sarah. Hope you guys enjoyed my 150 pound loss Harlem Shake dance video. I wanted to try and do something that would be funny for you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll be back tomorrow with my 23-week update video that I normally do on Fridays, so don't worry. Today I just wanted to make, I'm not going to say a quick video because I honestly don't know if it's going to be quick or not, probably not because it's me, but a video celebrating and just discussing the milestone of reaching 150 pounds lost from my highest weight. Of course, as usual, the scale was screwing with me this week because I was reaching a milestone. It seems to have happened every time. But I think I was 310.5 on Friday when I did my update, or 311? I can't remember. But it literally took me till Wednesday to actually see under 310 on my scale, and so it was yesterday, and of course today I was back to exactly 310. It was like, whatever. So my weight loss has definitely slowed in the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure why that is. Could be a lot of reasons, so whatever, keep it on. And finally did reach the losing over 150 pound goal. So yeah, September 30th, 2012, that was when this journey started, and I weighed 460 pounds, and today I weigh 310 pounds, and that is amazing to me. In, basically 7.5 months, I guess, having lost 150 pounds is unbelievable to me, and even having lost 110 pounds in basically 23 weeks, I guess. It's more than I expected. I don't know. I mean, I guess you have hopes when you have weight loss surgery of reaching those big numbers that you see other people getting, and especially starting off at a very high weight. I knew that if I was doing it right, that I should have big losses, but in the back of your mind, there's always that little nagging doubt that says, maybe you can't do it, or maybe, your body's not going to cooperate. And I know everybody has those doubts. It never felt like surgery wasn't going to work for me at all. But I didn't know, was I going to be a slow loser? Was I going to be a fast loser? I don't know. The great thing for me about having lost over 150 pounds is that I can now say that my goal weight is less than 100 pounds away, which is really cool. So having started out at 250 pounds to lose to get to my first goal, which is 210 pounds, and now being able to say that I have less than 100 pounds to go, that's awesome. So I have to set another goal for myself. My goal was to reach 150 pounds lost by May 19th, which is the day that I leave for New York City with my friend to go to the National Stationery Show. So I met that goal, and now I have to set a new goal. So my next goal is going to be a 200 pound overall loss, and I'm hoping to hit that goal before my 1 year, not my surgeversary, but my 1 year from the time I started my journey, or from my highest weight. So that will be September 30th, 2013. So that is basically 50 pounds in 5 months, or actually less than 5 months. So I don't know. At this point of the journey, I'm not sure how realistic that is, but I also want to set a goal that pushes me and motivates me to keep on track. So that's my new goal, 50 pounds in 5 months, to reach 200 pounds lost within a year of the start of my journey. So we'll see how that one goes. I did promise myself that I was going to buy myself the Fitbit Aria scale and the new Fitbit Flex wristband when I reached 150 pounds lost. I know the Fitbit, the new Fitbit Flex is on back order for 2 months. So I'm actually going to hold off for a little while. I know a bunch of people who have ordered them, and I kind of want to see what they have to say about them. So I'm going to hold off on the Fitbit itself, which means I'm probably going to hold off on the scale too. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. So, but if I don't do that, then I will do some other little small thing for myself. I need to get my hair cut before my trip, so I think I might get highlights or something and have that be my celebration for right now. So what does losing 150 pounds mean to me? 150 pounds is probably, I won't say an average woman because that's not really true, but it's a person. Do I feel like I've lost that much weight? No, I honestly don't. Have I changed physically? For sure. Has my, stamina changed? Has all of that stuff changed? Absolutely. Does it feel like I've lost 150 pounds? No, to be honest, it doesn't. But just from a numerical standpoint, I realize that's a big milestone. What I think it means to me is just freedom. I'm not going to cry. It's freedom. I'm still morbidly obese. I'm still 300 pounds plus. People would still see me and say, damn, she fat. And they'd be right. I'm still in plus sizes. I'm still a size, 24, 22, 24. Nobody would see me and think, oh, look how great she looks, if they didn't know me and didn't know that I'd lost 150 pounds. But I also think very few people would see me and go, oh my God, look how crazy fat that girl is. I think I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm still fat, but I don't get the stares anymore. Very much anyway. I feel like I fit in a little better. I don't feel like I'm on the fringe anymore. I know I talked about that in my video about being super morbidly obese, and I talked about, I tried not to. I talked about feeling like I was on the fringe, not just of the weight loss community, but of society. I didn't fit places. I had to make excuses about why I couldn't do things. I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to do it anymore. When I go to a restaurant, I fit in the booth. When I go to the doctor's office, I fit in the chairs in the waiting room. The other night, I went out for dinner with the bitches, and we sat on the patio, and I'll tell you, I am horrified of patios because of the furniture. Because most restaurant patios have, like, those crappy plastic patio chairs. There are a few that have nice chairs. Or they have, like, the really, iron chairs and that sort of thing that are, like, really narrow. We sat on the patio, and they had the cheap-ass plastic molded one-piece chairs. And I was almost going to have a shit fit. I was like, oh, my God. I haven't sat in a chair like that for probably 15 years. I've broken a chair like that before. And I wasn't that much bigger, I think, than I am now. But I sat in the chair. I did break. Didn't wobble. It felt comfortable. My butt fit in the chair. I sat there for hours. And I stopped thinking about it. And that's the victory in all this, is someday I'm going to see that chair and I'm not going to have anxiety about sitting in it. I'm not going to wonder, is my butt going to fit in there? Is this chair going to break from my fat ass sitting in it? That's going to go away. That anxiety is going to go away. It hasn't gone yet, but every time I sit in a chair, I sit in a booth, I try and squeeze past someone or between cars, it just makes me realize that I might not be normal yet, but I'm getting there. And that's the big improvement for me after having lost 150 pounds. Yes, I look better, I guess. I can fit into more clothes. I have more energy-ish. But anyway, that's a different story. I can work out. All of those things are really important and meaningful, but for some reason, that one thing, that fitting in to society again, even in a marginal way, that is the most moving thing about getting to this milestone and understanding how big a loss that is. So some of you guys might be wondering, so after 150 pounds loss, How many sizes did you drop? That's something someone asked me the other day. You would be surprised. I'm 5'10.5" technically. I have really wide shoulders. I have a really large bone structure, like extra large bone mass. Sorry. I dropped sizes really slowly. I started out this journey at probably, I would say, a 34. I was wearing like a 30, 32, but I couldn't wear like regular pants in a 32 or whatever. So I was actually probably a 34, maybe even a 36, to be honest. And I'm now a 22, 24. So I guess I've lost 5 or 6 sizes at 150 pounds lost, which I know is probably not as much as most people would expect, but I will never be that small. Just my body is not made that way. I would guess the smallest I would probably ever get to is maybe a 12. I think even at a 10, I would probably be like looking anorexic, to be honest. So, yeah, still in plus sizes, still be in plus sizes for a long time. Still have 99 pounds to go at least to my first goal, but I'm so happy that I did this. I'm so happy. Anybody who is doubting, when I made that video on being super morbidly obese, and I talked about doubting whether I could get there. I don't doubt anymore. And as soon as I hit Twonderland, I'm going to be real honest with you guys. If I never lost another pound, I would still feel like a success. I would still feel like I did it. I would still feel like I made a drastic change in my life. For those of you who are considering having a VSG, there's a friend of mine who I know from our local support group who just found out that she's going to be having a VSG versus gastric bypass. That's what her doctor, I won't even say recommended. He said, we're doing a VSG on you. And she sent me a message on Facebook, and she said, I was really freaking out because I was not expecting that. I completely expected to have gastric bypass. And you were the first person that I thought of. And I know there are people out there that will tell you, you can't lose a large amount with a VSG. Don't buy it. I know lots of people who have, and I'm one of them. Might I struggle reaching my goal? I might. I don't know what the future holds, to be honest. But I do know that, and I think I've said it before too, is there a surgery that's specifically right for you if you're having weight loss surgery? Yes. But all the surgeries work. They all work. It's just a matter of what makes most sense for you and your lifestyle. But don't feel like having a VSG, if you're morbidly obese, means you can't lose the weight, because you can. If I can, you can. So I just wanted to put that out there. I'm grateful that I had this surgery. It's the best decision I've ever made. And I'll continue to support the people who make decisions to have surgery, but I will continue to support those who make the decision to not have surgery. I do think that the weight loss community is one, whether you've had surgery, whether you haven't had surgery, however you're rocking out your weight loss journey. We all have the same feelings, the same dreams, the same pain, the same shame. It's the same. And so I'm going to continue to encourage everyone that I can who is on this journey or another journey. And I appreciate your support. I got so many messages from people congratulating me. I posted a picture on Facebook, a pre-going out for karaoke picture. I got so many amazing comments. I'm so grateful for you guys too. That is one of the best things that has come out of this experience, outside of losing 150 pounds, is making so many amazing new friends. Amazing. Love you guys. Have a great day.